The truth about the Kara band. Kara was a South Korean pop girl group formed by DSP Media in 2007. The group's final lineup was composed of Park Gyuri, Seungyeon, Hara and Youngji. Members Nicole Jung and Kang Young officially departed from the group in 2014, while Kim Seung-hee left in 2008. The group's name comes from the Greek word Hara, which they interpreted to mean sweet melody. The group's fan club is known as Camellia. The group originally started off as a quartet and made their debut with Break It, 2007, while displaying a strong female image and a mature R&B sound. Expectations for the group were big because they were considered as successors to their senior label mate, KL. They released their first studio album titled The First Blooming in March 2007. However, their debut was not well received by the public and was a commercial failure. The following year, Kim Seung-hee departed the group due to parental pressure, and members Hara and Kang Young were brought in. After their addition, the group also changed their musical style and their image to the pretty but natural appeal, releasing their first mini-album, Rock You in July 2008. They achieved their first #1 song with Honey, 2009. In July 2009, the group released their second studio album, Revolution, and spun a hit single Mr., whose choreography featured a butt dance, that helped increase the group's popularity within East Asia. Their follow-up singles including Lupin, 2010, Jumping, 2010, Step, 2011, and Pandora, 2012, were also successful and helped further establish the group within the Korean music industry. The group were ranked at number 6 and number 5 in Gallup Korea in 2009 and 2010 respectively, thus making them the second best girl group in Korea for 2010. They were also ranked at number 4 and 13 in February 2012 and 2013's Forbes Korea Power Celebrity list. After finding national success, the group began to expand their music to Japan by signing to Universal Music Japan's subsidiary label, Universal Sigma, in 2010. The group's debut was a success as they were dubbed as Japan's #1 Rookie Artist of 2010 Inches by Oricon, and also receiving the New Artist of the Year Award, International, from the Japan Gold Disc Awards. In April 2011, the group achieved their first #1 single in Japan with Jet Coaster Love, making them the first foreign female group since the creation of the Oricon to rank #1 in the first week of release, and also the first foreign female group in 30 years to do so. Overall, the group managed to sell over 1 million physical singles within 2 years, making them one of the fastest-selling South Korean acts in Japan. In 2014, Nicole Jung and Kang Young decided not to renew their contracts with DSP Media, thus leaving the group to pursue their own endeavors. Nicole debuted as solo artist and Jung became an actress in Japan. Following their departures, a reality show titled Kara Project was aired on TV to select members to join the group. 7 trainees from DSP Media took part in the program. The winner of the competition was Youngji, who became the latest member to join the group. On January 15, 2016, DSP Media announced that the contracts with Park Gyuri, Seungyeon and Hara expired and they decided not to renew their contracts. In April, Park Gyuri revealed that the group did not disband and that the members hope to release new albums in the future. History, 2007, early beginnings and debut. The group started off as a quartet with members consisting of Park Gyuri, Seungyeon, Kim Seung-hee, and Jung Nicole. The group debuted on March 29, 2007 with Break It on Mnet's M! Countdown from their first album The First Blooming, while displaying a strong female image and R&B sound. The album also produced the singles If You Wanna and Secret World. Music videos for the first 2 singles were created. They were often compared to their senior label mates, KL, because of their similarity and the fact that the 2 groups were signed to the same label. Additionally, each individual member of Kara was paralleled to a member of KL. In response to the comparisons, the group stated that they regarded the comparison as beneficial and inspiring. Although their album was acclaimed by critics, it was not well received by the general public and was overshadowed by other girl groups who debuted the same year. All promotions for their first album ended in the summer of 2007. In August 2007, the group came out with a documentary on Mnet called Hara Self Camera, which showcased the group and their talents, as well as the relationship they had with each other. The first season debuted on August 8, 2007, and chronicled the lives of the girls over 15 episodes, ending on December 12, 2007. As their first album was not a commercial success, member Seungyeon participated in many television variety shows in the following months to keep the group's name recognizable to the public. 2008, first lineup changes, Rock You, Pretty Girl and Career Breakthrough. The group was scheduled to have their comeback in March 2008 with their second album. However, member Kim Sung-hee suddenly announced that she would be leaving the group due to parental pressure because her participation in the group was contingent on the maintenance of her grades. In response, DSP stated that the second album that was recorded would be shelved and replaced by a mini-album to come in May. In addition, 2 members would join the group. Auditions were held, and the 2 new members were eventually revealed to be Hara and Kang. The group made their return in the music industry as a quintet on July 24, 2008 with Rock You on M! Countdown. They made their comeback with a cute and playful image which was the complete opposite of the group's original image from their debut. In the same month, their first mini-album titled Rock You was also released. The second season of Hara Self Camera was premiered on August 18, 2008, which chronicled how the group was adapting to their 2 new members. On November 29, 2008, DSP released a teaser video for their upcoming single, Pretty Girl, which received over 40,000 hits within 12 hours. The full video was released on December 2, 2008 online and was positively received by the public. The EP, Pretty Girl, was released on December 4, embodying a fun party concept. The group began its comeback on all major music shows on December 4, 2008, starting with M! Countdown. During their first national performance on KBS's Music Bank, member Hara accidentally gasped live on air due to slipping on falling confetti, and reportedly cried profusely afterwards. The incident became a hot issue to many viewers, but Hara received comfort instead of criticism from the general public. Park Gyuri attributed their popularity increase to their pretty but natural appeal, while media reports gave credit to the band for finally finding its own identity in the music industry since the group's debut and to older male fans, most notably singer Shin Hye-chul. Due to their increasingly hectic schedule as their popularity rose, a few of the group's members were taken to the hospital on December 19 after a Music Bank rehearsal for cold symptoms and the exhaustion. 2009, rise in popularity in South Korea, Honey and Revolution. Hara and After School performing at the Hanyang University Festival, 2009. At the end of January 2009, DSP announced that it would commence voting on January 28 at the group's official website for the follow-up single to Pretty Girl, which ended on February 2 by the deadline of February 2. Honey was the clear winner, with 60% of the votes. The song was remixed from the original version, and also underwent a slight name change from Honey to Honey. The group released the music video for Honey on February 16 and had their first live broadcasting comeback on KBS's Music Bank program on February 13, 2009. A repackaged mini-album entitled Honey followed on February 19, which featured remixed versions of songs from the group's previous EP. Honey became the group's first #1 single when it topped Gaon's weekly singles chart. The song earned the group their first music show award on M! Countdown on March 5. It held onto the position for 3 non-consecutive weeks. The song also won the Mudison Award on SBS's program Inkagayo and the Best Dance Award at the 2009 Net Asian Music Awards. At the end of March, the group was chosen for the 4th season of MBC's Idol show, which marked the group's first hosting duties for a show. The group then had a reality show called MTV Meta Friends, which chronicled a group of fans getting a chance to become friends with the group members. For the show, the group had their first concert since their debut in 2007. Hara on the red carpet of Mama. In June 2009, the group stated they would make their comeback in late July, with their concept upgraded. The first teaser pictures of the group were then released in mid-July, showing radical changes in the group's style and also saw a slight return of their strong and mature image previously seen from their debut. Their single Wanna was released on July 28, 2009 and immediately charted on various digital music charts. The music video was released on July 29, with the full album, Revolution, available online on July 30. Comeback activities commenced on July 31, beginning with KBS's Music Bank. The group performed both Wanna and Mr. Mr. proved to be popular with netizens due to the butt dance that is featured prominently in the choreography. Due to the popularity of Mr., Hara's overall popularity increased, evidenced by an influx of advertisement requests by various companies. In total, they had more advertisements in October 2009 than they had had the previous 2 years. 39. Wanna also became a #1 single for the group and won the Mudlasan Award on August 30, 2009 from Inkigayo. During promotions for Revolution, the group also performed internationally, including at Bangkok's Park Paragon. On November 25, 2009, Mnet premiered the reality show called Hara Bakery, which followed the group as they attempted to plan, open, and advertise their own bakery. The show had 8 episodes and ran until early 2010. All proceeds from the bakery was donated to charity. On December 14, 2009, it was reported that the group held a fan meeting for their Japanese fans earlier that year on February, marking the group's first promotional tour in Japan. Over 3,000 fans were reportedly registered, exceeding the capacity of the venue, which resulted in a second showcase. 2010, Lupin, Japanese debut, and Girls Talk. Hara. In 2010, after a short hiatus, DSP released 2 teaser photos of the group's comeback concept on February 9, 2010. The photos garnered a lot of interest because compared to their past album concepts, the new photos showed the members in dark outfits and smoky makeup that elicited a darker, more mature, and sexier feel. The next day, the album jacket was unveiled with a Steeler concept as well as the title track named Lupin, which became #1 on several online music charts shortly after release. The teaser video was released on February 12 on Naver. The EP, Lupin, followed on February 17. The music video was released on February 22, garnering more than 90,000 views in the first 2 hours. The group began their broadcasting comeback starting on M! Countdown on February 25, 2010. On March 4, 2010, the group won their first #1 award for Lupin on M! Countdown. On the following week, the group won yet another award on M! Countdown, making it their second consecutive win on the music program. Lupin also gave the group their first #1 win on Music Bank on March 12, 2010, making it the group's first win on this particular music show since their debut. 49, holding on to the position for 3 consecutive weeks. The song also won the Mudlasan Award from Inkigayo on March 14. In March 2010, it was announced that the group will participate in the 8th annual Korean Music Festival to be held at Hollywood Bowl in Los Angeles, with member Jung Nicole as host. Afterwards, the group became very active in Japan, holding showcases and handshake events as preparation for their official Japanese debut. The group was featured in a video message for a show called Arashi no Shikadari-kun, hosted by Japanese idol group Arashi. The group then held fan meetings on May 8 with more than 8,000 fans at Japan's Grand Prince Hotel. In addition, the group had an official Japan fan club meeting with 3,000 fans at Yokohama's Minato Mirai Hall on May 9. The group later on signed with Universal Music Japan's subsidiary label, Universal Sigma, on August 11. The group released their debut single, the Japanese remake of their Korean song, Mr. The single ranked in various music charts and proved to be very popular in Japan. Following the release, the single exceeded expectations as it charted at number 5 on Oricon's daily singles chart with debut sales of 29,238 copies. The song eventually became the most downloaded song of all time by a Korean artist in Japan, with downloads exceeding 2 million as of March 2012. The group later on released their second single entitled Jumping on November 10, 2010. The song quickly climbed up on many charts including mobile downloads, and debuted at number 5 on the daily singles chart of Oricon. It eventually rose to number 2, only behind Arashi. The single peaked at number 5 on Oricon's weekly singles chart with debut sales of 54,977. On September 29, 2010, the group released a compilation album, Hara Best 2007-2010. The album is a compilation of their selected Korean tracks. It ranked number 2 on the Oricon Daily Albums chart on the first day of release, selling 18,223 copies. It was announced on November 3, 2010 that the album was certified gold by the RIAJ, making the group the first ever Korean group since the 1990s to release an all-Korean album that was able to break the 100,000 copies barrier in Japan. It was eventually certified platinum with shipments exceeding 250,000 copies. In 2010 Asia Song Festival Hara press conference, on October 23, 2010, the band represented Korea and performed at the 7th Annual Asia Song Festival, organized by Korea Foundation for International Culture Exchange, at the Seoul Olympic Stadium. Their debut Japanese album, Girls Talk, was released on November 24, 2010. It sold 107,000 copies in its first week and ranked number 2 in the Oricon Weekly Album chart, making this the first album by a non-Japanese girl group in Japan in 6 years and 9 months to sell more than 100,000 albums in its first week. 66. The album was certified double platinum by the RIAJ on November 18, 2011 with sales exceeding 500,000 in Japan. After taking a 9-month hiatus in the Korean music industry, the group announced the release of their single Jumping, which was then promoted in both Korea and Japan. It was released as the title track for their fourth Korean mini-album of the same name, Jumping. The group began their weekly promotion cycle starting from MBC's show Music Core on November 20, 2010. On December 10, the group eventually got their fourth #1 win on KBS's Music Bank for Jumping 2 days after their win on Music Bank. The group won the Mudazan Award for Jumping on SBS's Inkagayo's 600th episode. After a very successful year in Japan, the group was chosen as the best rookie artist according to a popular Japanese mobile ringtone site, Rekokoku. On December 20, 2010, Oricon also announced the group as 2010's best rookie artist, generating revenue to some 1.3 billion yen or $15.4 million USD. And with a total of 493,000 copies of their releases sold this year. 2011, rise in popularity in Japan, Step, and Supergirl. Hara in 2011, on February 23, 2011, the group released a DVD called Hara Best Clips, which is a compilation of their past music videos. After 1 week, the group was able to set a record when they ranked #1 in the Oricon's weekly Composite Divide chart for 2 weeks. This made them the first ever foreign artist to be #1 for 2 consecutive weeks since the chart's implementation in 1999. The DVD has sold approximately 230,183 copies. On April 6, 2011, the group released their third Japanese single, Jet Coaster Love, after the original release date was pushed back due to the 2011 Tohoku earthquake and tsunami. The single debuted at #1 on Oricon's weekly singles chart with 122,820 copies sold on its first week. It also peaked at #2 on Billboard's Japan Hot 100. Despite its success, plans for promotion in Japan were hindered due to the natural disaster. Instead, the group announced that all proceeds from the single will be donated to Japan's natural disaster relief aid. On June 22, the group released their fourth Japanese single, Go Go Summer. The single debuted at #2 on Oricon's weekly singles chart with sales of 113,873 copies sold on its first week. The song became the group's second single to sell over 100,000 copies on its first week. Hara in 2011 promoting Go Go Summer. On August 4, 2011, the group officially announced that they will be releasing their third official album in mid-September and will resume their activities in South Korea for the first time in over 6 months. According to industry representatives, the group has used some of their spare time recording songs for the album while they were busy promoting their fourth Japanese single, Go Go Summer. However, the group would only promote in Korea for about 3 weeks as they have many things scheduled in Japan. The group eventually released their third Korean studio album titled Step, on September 6. The album's title song, Step, immediately topped various music charts in South Korea hours after its release. The song peaked at number 2 on Gaon's weekly singles chart and number 2 Billboard's Korea K-pop Hot 100. The group won first place on M! Countdown on September 15 and Music Bank on September 16, holding on to both positions for 2 consecutive weeks. The song also won first place on Ingbakeo on September 25. By the end of 2011, the album has sold over 100,000 copies in South Korea. After the group finished their promotions in South Korea, they returned to Japan to release their fifth Japanese single, Winter Magic, on October 19. The single ranked at number 3 on Oricon's weekly singles chart with around 79,000 copies sold in the first week. On November 21, the group released their second Japanese studio album, Supergirl, which included all their Japanese singles released that year. The album received over 360,000 pre-orders alone. The album eventually went on to debut at number 1 on Oricon's weekly album chart with sales of 275,206 copies sold, making it the group's first number 1 album in Japan. With it, the group broke the record set by the Nolans, becoming the first foreign female group in 30 years to top both the singles and albums rankings. The album was eventually certified triple platinum by the RIAJ with sales exceeding 750,000 copies. After a busy year, the group celebrated their success by appearing on 6 major N-show programs in Japan. Among these were the 53rd Annual Japanese Record Awards After Go Go Summer. Was nominated in the category for Best Song. They were also invited to the prestigious 62nd Kahaku Gassen, which is held annually at the end of the year, marking the group's first appearance on the program. They opened the second half of the program by performing a special medley of Jet Coaster Love and Mr. Oricon also ranked the group at number 4 on the top 5 best-selling artists of the year in 2011, with fellow South Korean idol group Girls' Generation following closely at number 5. On December 30, DSP announced that the group will embark on their first concert titled Karasia in early 2012. Expectation for the group's first concert has risen since they are among the most successful girl groups in South Korea alongside Girls' Generation, 2NE1 and Wonder Girls. 2012, Karasia, Pandora, and Girls Forever. Hara. In 2012, on January 11, 2012, the group attended the Golden Disc Awards, which was held in Osaka, where they won 2 awards. Disc Bansang and Best Hallyu Star Award. On January 18, the group was awarded with the Asia Star Award at the 7th Asia Model Awards ceremony. This version is strictly for demonstration purposes only. The prize is a special honor only given to entertainers who played a pivotal role in spreading Asian culture throughout the world for a given year. The group was selected as the winner of the prize for the considerable achievement they've earned during the year of 2011 as one of the most favored Hallyu stars. On January 19, the group attended the Seoul Music Awards and were awarded the Hallyu Special Award and Bansang Award. On January 27, the RIAJ held the 26th Annual Japan Gold Disc Awards ceremony, where the group was honored in 5 categories including Best Asian Artist, Best 3 Asian Albums for Girls Talk, Song of the Year by Download and Best 5 Songs by Download for Jumping, and Best Music Video for Hara Best Clips. The group also received the GCS International Grand Award, Korea-based global social movement proposed and initiated because of their donations to Japan's tsunami and earthquake relief. On February 18, 2012, the group embarked on their first headlining Asian tour, Karasia. They held their first solo concert at Seoul Olympic Park on February 18, and held another concert there on the 19th. 100. The tour extended into Japan for 12 shows beginning on April 14 in Yokohama. On May 27, the group successfully concluded their first Japanese tour in Saitama. The tour drew around 150,000 people, with every single seat for each concert being sold. The last concert was broadcast live through streaming in 60 different theaters throughout Japan, and all the tickets to the theaters were sold out as well. On February 29, 2012, the group became the first foreign artist to seize the top spot of 2 different categories on Oricon. The DVD and Blu-ray disc ranking charts following the release of Hara Best Clips 2 and Shows. The group also became the 5th artist in Japan to achieve this record after popular J-pop singer Nakamura, girl group AKB48, Mr. Children, and Radwimps. On March 21, the group released their 6th Japanese single and first AA side single, Speed Up / Girls Power. The single debuted at number 2 on Oricon's weekly singles chart with sales of 99,236 copies sold on its first week. On April 13, following the gold certification of their 6th Japanese single for sales exceeding 100,000 copies, it was reported that the group had sold more than 1 million physical copies of their singles in Japan, making them the 3rd South Korean artist to do so after BoA and TVXQ. On July 14, 2012, the group performed at the MTV World Stage in Malaysia. They were one of the 4 acts including Justin Bieber, Jay Park, and local singer Ms. Nina. On August 3, 2012, DSP announced that the group are set to release their 5th mini-album in South Korea at the end of August and will be aiming to show their matured charms through its concept. 106. On August 6, their agency revealed the album's title, Pandora, based on Greek mythology. They explained that the girls will be reinterpreting the myth to express the most captivating and beautiful woman of this generation. From August 13 onwards, teasers featuring each of the members were released on consecutive days, starting with Jung, then Hara, Gyuri, Nicole, then Seungyeon. On August 20, a group teaser was released. The mini-album along with the music video for the title track, Pandora, was released on August 22. A showcase was held on the same day and was streamed live worldwide. Hours after release, the album's title track topped various music charts in Korea. The song peaked at number 2 on Gaon's weekly singles chart and number 3 on Billboard's Korea K-pop Hot 100, and was voted the most popular song in the month of August on Melon. On August 28, the group won their first award on Show Champion. On September 7, the group won an award on Music Bank, and on September 13, they won an award on M! Countdown. By the end of September 2012, the mini-album has sold over 70,000 copies. On September 5, 2012, the group released a special album entitled Hara Collection in Japan. The album includes the members' solo songs performed on their first tour, Karasia, in Japanese. The album debuted at number 3 on Oricon's weekly albums chart with debut sales of 47,533 copies sold on its first week. On October 17, the group released their 7th Japanese single, Electric Boy. The single debuted at number 2 on Oricon's weekly singles chart with sales of 57,942 copies sold on its first week. On October 29, the group achieved their first number 1 single on Billboard's Japan Hot 100 when Electric Boy jumped to the top position. The single has been certified gold by the RIAJ. In the same month, DSP announced the release of the group's 3rd Japanese album, Girls Forever, which was released on November 14. The album included the single Speed Up / Girls Power and Electric Boy as well as the 2012 versions of the singles from their previous album. It debuted on Oricon's weekly album chart at number 2 with first week sales of 73,224 copies. DSP also announced that the group will hold a concert in the Tokyo Dome on January 6, 2013. This makes the group the first female South Korean act to hold a concert at this particular venue. On December 14, 2012, Hara released a short version of Orion. The full version was released on December 17, 2012. 2013, Fantastic Girls in Full Bloom. Hara. In late 2013, on January 6, Hara held a special New Year's concert at the Tokyo Dome in Japan called Karasia 2013 Happy New Year in Tokyo Dome. The concert was a complete success, selling out 45,000 Albanian Lex tickets within 5 minutes and becoming the first female Korean artist to hold a concert at the Tokyo Dome. During the Karasia concert at the Tokyo Dome last, the group announced that there will be an anime series from the girl group, entitled Hara the Animation, and it is expected to air in early 2013. The show depicted the animated version of the members. On March 1, the anime series premiered, which featured 5 27-minute episodes about each of the members pursuing different careers. 2 featured Young as a firefighter and Nicole as a captain of a ship. The show aired in Japan and South Korea. On March 27, Hara released their 8th Japanese single titled Bye Bye Happy Days. The single debuted at number 2 on the Oricon Weekly Single Chart, with sales of 65,588. On June 23, Hara held their second Japanese fan meeting called Camellia School at the Yokohama Arena on the 23rd with total 24,000 fans attendees. Hara transformed into professors and split up the meeting into 3 educational sessions focusing on music, art, and language. On July 24, the group released their 9th Japanese single titled Thank You Summer Love. It was announced on July 29 that the group's 4th Japanese album, Fantastic Girls, will be released August 28. On August 16, it was announced that the group will be releasing their 4th South Korean full-length album with a title track called Damaged Lady, on September 2. Teaser pictures show each member wearing formal androgynous attire. The album's first single, Runaway, was released ahead of the album on August 21. The music video for the song contains scenes from the group's upcoming Korean drama titled Secret Love. The group will be holding an album showcase at Nicole Hall to celebrate its release and will be live-streamed on Naver. On August 22, a photo album was uploaded on the group's Facebook page titled Princesses, showing each member in white feminine dresses and unveiling the title of the album to be Full Bloom. The following day, another photo album was uploaded titled Queens, where the members can be seen wearing tiaras and unveiling the English name of the promotional track as Damaged Lady. On October 19, the group received the Best Female Group Award at the Korean Entertainment 10th Anniversary Awards. 2014 to 2015, second lineup changes, Day and Night, In Love and Girls Story. On January 13, 2014, it was announced that Nicole would be withdrawing from the group due to the expiration of her contract with DSP Media. Then on January 15, it was announced that Hara's youngest member Jeong would also leave the group after her contract expired in April 2014. The group then reorganized with Gyuri, Seungyeon, and Hara as a trio who would be carrying on future schedules. On May 2014, DSP Media launched a reality TV show called Hara Project, which revolves around 7 trainees, including former members of DSP's group Purity, who will compete to become future members of the group. On July 1, the live voting results commenced on 6:45 p.m. KST. Youngji was proclaimed the winner with a total score of 49,591. The group's drama series, titled Secret Love, first aired on June 13, 2014, at Drama Cube and ran for 6 weeks. The drama revolved around the love stories of each member of the group, including Nicole and Ji-young. The group released their mini-album, Day and Night, in South Korea in August 18 before going on their 3rd Japanese tour on October 24. They returned with a track titled Mamma Mia, which was produced by Double Sidekick. A music video was filmed in the Gyeonggi province on July 9. Mamma Mia was also released as their 11th Japanese single and the first single to feature Youngji after Nicole and Jeong's departure. So Good was announced later as the B-side of the single. Hara during a fan meeting, on June 21, 2015. On March 15, 2015, the group released a Japanese AAA side single, Summer Gig Sunshine Miracle Sunny Days. It topped Oricon Daily Singles Chart, selling over 28,000 copies. Subsequently, it was ranked number 2 at the Oricon Weekly Singles Chart with sales of 52,496 copies, behind V6's Timeless. The group released their 7th mini-album, In Love, on May 26, 2015. Its lead single, Cupid, was revealed prior to its official release at KBS Dream Concert on May 23, 2015. On July 17, 2015, it was announced that Hara would embark on their 4th Japanese tour beginning in September 2016. Gyuri, Seungyeon and Hara's departure from DSP Media and disbandment. On January 15, 2016, DSP Media announced Gyuri, Seungyeon and Hara's departure from the group due to contracts expiring. This version is strictly for demonstration purposes only. The company also noted that Youngji would continue her music career as a solo artist. The company is planning to help Youngji succeed and develop for the future. On April 13, Park Gyuri revealed that the group did not disband and that the members hope to release new albums in the future. She stated, "While Hara has not disbanded, we are no longer under the same agency and our promotions are likely to be less frequent. I guess that word best describes our situation of being apart. People might get the impression, but we are still keeping in touch, and if there's a good opportunity, we are thinking of releasing a Hara album. I honestly don't think that we've disbanded." Other works, soundtracks. The original group recorded a song titled Fighting on the soundtrack for Chasing a Mother from Kang, a drama that aired on SBS. The soundtrack was released on July 25, 2007. Their second song was Butterfly on the soundtrack for the anime Naruto, which was released on September 29, 2008. The group also participated in the second soundtrack for Boys Over Flowers, recording the song Love is Fire. Dokaton Mam, He Same Heart was a song used in I'm Musician, an upcoming mobile game that the group promoted. The song was released digitally in June 2009. In January 2010, they sang the main original soundtrack of drama series, Catch Me a Star. The group appeared on NBC's Music Travel La 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 on October 22, 2009, where they performed Road by GODM, Round and Round with No Brain. These tracks were included on Music Travel La La La's soundtrack, released in February 2010. On April 2010, it was revealed that the group will sing a cheer song for the 2010 FIFA World Cup entitled We're With You. Behind-the-scenes and individual member teaser videos were revealed along with photos of the group wearing cheerleader outfits. The song was later included on the repackaged version of their second Japanese studio album, Supergirl. The single was released on May 3, 2010. The group also released a single 2ME, the soundtrack for online game We Online. In November 2010, Seungyeon's solo track Superstar for KBS's drama Mary Stayed Out All Night was revealed. In 2011, Gyuri and Hara recorded 2 songs for the soundtrack of the SBS's drama City Hunter. Sung by Gyuri was released on June 23 and I Love You, I Want You, I Need You, Sweet acoustic version, sung by Hara was released on July 27. Commercial activities. The group has endorsed online games, clothing, food and beverage, cosmetic products as well as shoes. Hara became endorsers of a cosmetics product, Misting BB Wonder Compact in Thailand by April 2010. In May 2010, Hara became the female faces of Samsung Dujon Tomorrow campaign. Hara has also been endorsing for Ask and also for fleece boot company Bear Paws. With the group's successful debut in Japan on August 2010, offers from different electronics, clothing and beverage brands started coming. In October 2010, it was revealed that group has sealed a revenue of 2 billion won from endorsements just 2 months after their Japanese debut. Officials said, Hara shows a sophisticated image on stage while outside the stage. They show a friendly image on October 28, 2010. It was confirmed that Hara was chosen as the new models of one of the 3 biggest carrier companies in Japan, KDDI, showing their popularity. Starting on November 1, the group promoted the O Santa Letter of Challenge, organized by the O Smart Sports Run and Walk, where the group members dressed up in Santa Claus costumes, offering the users gifts with various contents. They also created a Challenge Live Twitter account where users posted support messages. Then 15 pairs people were chosen to attend the limited Hara Live event via lottery. 154. Furthermore, with their success in Japan, Japanese game production company Ring Japan revealed through their official Talesland official website that Hara became the new models for their game. Players were able to find group members as characters in the game, and were able to see a short animation of Hara, along with a promotional video on the landing page. In 2010, the group opened their own online clothing franchise called Karaya, which members Gyuri, Hara and Seungyeon were chosen as spokesmodels. The said online shop proved to be a big hit and rose to 4th place in popularity among celebrity-owned internet shopping mall sites. In June 2011, the group was chosen by LG Electronics as the Japanese CF models for their upcoming cell phone brand, LG Optimus Bright. They also released their Japanese single titled Go Go Summer, which was used for the commercial and was promoted at the same time. The commercial and print advertisements were launched on June 17. Moreover, members Park Gyuri, Hara and Kang became the female models for Korean cosmetic brand Nature Republic. The three members started their exclusive activities with Nature Republic on June 3, 2011. On March 15, the group announced the release of their own figure dolls created with the Mr. theme, making them the first girl group launch their own toy brand based upon themselves. The dolls were sold in South Korea and Japan. They were produced by professionals from Hot Toys, DC Comics, Nokia, and Enterby. This also marked the first time that a doll based on South Korean idol group has been released, because in the past, figures were created for celebrities in Korea, namely actors. On June 18, 2012, the group released their own premium fragrance line called K5J, an acronym for Kara 5 Jewel, and members participated in the development of the perfume from the beginning. The fragrance is a special gift for the fans and to bring them even closer together. The perfume was created in Paris in partnership with 3CY, a premium Asian lifestyle brand. The perfume also went on sales at 1,200 offline stores in Japan. On August 29, 2012, DSP revealed that the group has been selected as the ambassadors to bring awareness to K-food by the MAF and the Korea Agro Fisheries Trade Corporation. Their advertisement campaign was distributed in China, Japan, and as well as Southeast Asia. Solo activities. On January 16, 2012, it was announced that the members of the group will each release their own solo material for their concerts in February. Park Gyuri song entitled Daydream, Seungyeon song entitled Guilty, Nicole song entitled Lost featuring 2AM's Jingwon, Hara song entitled Secret Love, and Kang song entitled Wanna Do were all performed during their Asia tour. All the songs were released one by one from August 22 to 26. The teasers for all the videos were released on August 31, 2012. The music videos for Daydream and Secret Love were released on September 1, 2012. The music videos for Lost and Wanna Do were released on September 3, 2012. The next day, the music video for Guilty was released. The songs were included in the compilation album entitled Kara Collection. Controversy, request for contract termination. On January 19, 2011, a lawyer representing 4 of the 5 Kara members announced to the media that they would be terminating their contract with DSP Entertainment, effective immediately. A lawsuit was also filed on their behalf. 168. Park Gyuri, the leader of the group, was the only one remaining with the management company. In a statement, the lawyer representing the 4 stated that the company repeatedly denied any requests and unilaterally forced tasks upon the members, and that they have been preparing for legal action for 2 months. Later that day, it was announced that Hara would discontinue her involvement with the suit and has rejoined the company, as she apparently was not fully aware of the lawsuit's details. In a statement, DSP Entertainment firmly rebutted all accusations, also stating that they wish to resolve the issues and reconcile with the members quickly. DSP also denied earlier reports of denying Kara members their fair share of profits, stating that each member was paid $300 million for their work. The lawyer for the 3 remaining members released another statement giving further details of their allegations. Their representative stated that they were misinformed regarding their Japanese promotions, and that their relationship with the company severely deteriorated with the hospitalization of CEO Lee Ho-yeon in March 2010. On April 28, 2011, the dispute between DSP Entertainment and Kara's 3 members, Seungyeon, Nicole, Kang, was finally resolved. But 2 years later, on October 2013, DSP released a statement that Nicole would not be renewing her contract with DSP Media upon its termination in January 2014. Seungyeon, Gyuri and Hara all renewed their contracts for a further 2 years, and Jung is taking her time to decide whether or not to study abroad, as her contract doesn't end until April 2014. However, It was confirmed later on by Nicole through her Twitter account that they are still in the midst of discussing and resolving the contract issues, as Nicole still wants to work as a member of Hara while managed by a different agency. Alongside Nicole's contract issue, DSP Media however has revealed that because Kang Ji-young's contract expires in April next year, she has decided to think over her future. An exclusive report from news outlet OSEN however had shed a bit more light regarding her circumstances, with a news outlet claiming that Kang Ji-young was leaning towards making a decision to go abroad to study. The report claimed that while she wasn't outright saying that she wanted to leave the group, she had stated that she needed a certain amount of time to rest. On January 14, Jung had officially made her decision to leave Hara once her contract expires in April 2014. Jung's father stated that it will be difficult, but is necessary for Jung so she may leave DSP to pursue her dreams. Rumor of North Korea connection. On February 2, 2012, DSP Media refuted accusations that the man who followed Hara during their time in Japan was a Chongryon-affiliated North Korean agent but was actually their scheduled manager. A reality show titled Hara Project was aired on TV to select members to join the group. 7 trainees from DSP Media took part in the program. The winner of the competition was Youngji, who became the latest member to join the group. On January 15, 2016, DSP Media announced that the contracts with Park Gyuri, Seungyeon and Hara expired and they decided not to renew their contracts. In April, Park Gyuri revealed that the group did not disband and that the members hope to release new albums in the future. History. 2007, early beginnings and debut. The group started off as a quartet with members consisting of Park Gyuri, Seungyeon, Kim Sung-hee, and Jung Nicole. The group debuted on March 29, 2007 with Break It on Mnet's M Countdown from their first album The First Blooming, while displaying a strong female image and R&B sound. The album also produced the singles If You Wanna and Secret World. Music videos for the first 2 singles were created. Kim Sung-hee departed the group due to parental pressure, and members Hara and Kang Ji-young were brought in. After their addition, the group also changed their musical style and their image to the pretty but natural appeal, releasing their first mini-album, Rock You, in July 2008. They achieved their first #1 song with Honey, 2009. In July 2009, the group released their second studio album, Revolution, and spun a hit single Mr., whose choreography featured a butt dance, that helped increase the group's popularity within East Asia. Their follow-up singles including Lupin, 2010, Jumping, 2010, Step, 2011, and Pandora, 2012, were also successful and helped further establish the group within the Korean music industry. The group were ranked at number 6 and number 5 in Gallup Korea in 2009 and 2010 respectively, thus making them the second best girl group in Korea for 2010. They were also ranked at number 4 and 13 in February 2012 and 2013's Forbes Korea Power Celebrity list. They were often compared to their senior label mates, FINKL, because of their similarity and the fact that the two groups were signed to the same label. Additionally, each individual member of Hara was paralleled to a member of FINKL. In response to the comparisons, the group stated that they regarded the comparison as beneficial and inspiring. Although their album was acclaimed by critics, it was not well received by the general public and was overshadowed by other girl groups who debuted the same year. All promotions for their first album ended in the summer of 2007. In August 2007, the group came out with a documentary on Mnet called Hara Self-Camera, which showcased the group and their talents, as well as the relationship they had with each other. The first season debuted on August 8, 2007, and chronicled the lives of the girls over 15 episodes, ending on December 12, 2007. As their first album was not a commercial success, member Seungyeon participated in many television variety shows in the following months to keep the truth about the Hara band. Hara was a South Korean pop girl group formed by DSP Media in 2007. The group's final lineup was composed of Park Gyuri, Seungyeon, Hara and Youngji. Members Nicole Jung and Kang Ji-young officially departed from the group in 2014, while Kim Seung-hee left in 2008. The group's name comes from the Greek word Hara, which they interpreted to mean sweet melody. The group's fan club is known as Camellia. The group originally started off as a quartet and made their debut with Break It, 2007, while displaying a strong female image and a mature R&B sound. Expectations for the group were big because they were considered as successors to their senior label mate, Fin KL. They released their first studio album titled The First Blooming in March 2007. However, their debut was not well received by the public and was a commercial failure. The following year, after finding national success, the group began to expand their music to Japan by signing to Universal Music Japan's subsidiary label, Universal Sigma, in 2010. The group's debut was a success as they were dubbed as Japan's #1 Rookie Artist of 2010 Inches by Oricon, and also receiving the New Artist of the Year Award, International, from the Japan Gold Disc Awards. In April 2011, the group achieved their first #1 single in Japan with Jet Coaster Love, making them the first foreign female group since the creation of the Oricon to rank #1 in the first week of release, and also the first foreign female group in 30 years to do so. Overall, the group managed to sell over 1 million physical singles within 2 years, making them one of the fastest-selling South Korean acts in Japan. In 2014, Nicole and Kang decided not to renew their contracts with DSP Media, thus leaving the group to pursue their own endeavors. Nicole debuted as solo artist and Jung became an actress in Japan. Following their departures,